Aries, how are you? I'm okay. My name is Lissett. I am here with your manifestation activation, chakra cleanse, frequency activation, and tarot reading for the month of June 2025. These activations are timeless and they last for 30 days at a time. Here I go in with the Sacred Geometry Activations deck by Lon. I find what frequencies are available for your manifestations and I activate them. I go in with the Rider-Waite-Smith system. I get a few storylines so you can see what resonates for you, Aries, and what doesn't. Then I'll go in with the All Things Intuitive Oracle system and I will get some channeled messages, okay? I've already performed the chakra cleanse on wherever the archetype of Aries sits in your personal experience. Anywhere you are working with the energy of Aries, that is where I am applying the chakra cleanse for you, okay? So you just take it as it resonates, all right? You can find the information for the chakra cleanse that I've already performed in the description box for this video. So Aries, if you would enter into this energetic exchange with me for the greatest good of everybody involved. Let's get started. Let's go. 7 cards, please, Spirit. Nice, living light. No. In the headspace, what you think about, you'll attract magic. Merkaba in the heart. Correspondence is coherence. Third eye chakra activation again. This has got to be the 5th time this week. And what won't be changed, emergence, your overall rhythm, belief in your overall vibration is soul time. Okay, so let's get a storyline here with the Rider-Waite-Smith system, and then we'll get into it. Aries, ask yourself, what have I been thinking about lately, and what emotions is that evoking within me? What emotions have you been feeling lately that bring up certain thoughts? This is what we think about when we try to balance your inner compass through the thought and the mind. And then, then you can follow your heart, right? So that's good. So let's keep going and get all the cards, everybody. Hello, everybody. Here we are, everybody. Let's go. Again. Whoa. So we just clarify with that. It's over with. That's it. Wow. Let's get started. In the headspace, what you think about, you'll attract with the principle of mentalism. All is mind. Number 31, magic. The frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestations. Have a look here. Magic. Okay. Let's just activate it right away. We'll put a picture up later. So that is paired here with the Page of Wands. What's up with this? What do I see? Contemplating on your magic and where you want to put it is what I see here, Aries. You were thinking about, so this is young energy. This is very beginner page energy, messenger energy. So you were having this idea, you were bringing a message of magic here. You have magic on the mind. I just see you with this wand, like, it's like a staff. What is that? I'm channeling Aries. I gotta release it. Oxygen to the brain. Aries, I think you just started. You were like, I want to change. I want to use my magic. I want to change. And you just passionately decided to do that. You may have just took a chance and started watching reels on like some type of esoteric thing, some metaphysical thing. I don't know. It feels like you're like seeing that there may be some merit to this magic stuff, and just maybe following your intuition. Like, there's a million different ways, on a million different days. You could follow so many different practices. Like, the ancients, through all time, energy work has existed. So I just see that you, like, passionately, you got into this frequency of magic somehow in the headspace, and you got very curious and very inspired here, Aries. And you started, like, after all, Aries starts, and the page is the first leg of the, the chain of command here in our tarot royal succession. So in the heart space, we've got Merkaba. So you're probably just traveling, to wherever your heart desires. So you decided to dream in your magic, and now your Merkaba is taking you wherever you want, with the High Priestess energy, with High Priestess energy, Merkaba. The frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to the Akashic inheritance as well, merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. Merkaba activated. Okay, here we go. So with High Priestess, Major Arcana, when I do this, am I even doing it right? When I do this reading, my goodness, I'm channeling so much energy here that my body has to move to get it out. It's crazy. So this is Dream State Pisces energy. Pisces may be a significant placement for some people in my collective. It sits in my 8th house, empty. So what about you guys? How does Pisces affect you? High Priestess energy, Virgo energy. So if you have, like, maybe the polarity between, oh my goodness, and we've got the Hermit on the board. So okay, that's why there's a beautiful balance of energy here. You decided to follow your magic, and the universe decided to respond to yours. Let me tell you something. Wherever your heart desires, that is what you're gonna be, like, experiencing in the emotional space. So if you would just be intentional and get enough rest and keep a good balance of your physiology in whatever way you do that. So because your emotions, like, just steady as she goes, like, be tempered, darling, because you are going to be traveling the Akashic, and it's just like almost your emotions are like taking you. I just see somebody in, like, a pod, and it's like a card catalog, but it's just happening, like, on the Akashic, and I'm just seeing, like, it's like your heart is, like, putting in the numbers to the card catalog in this Akashic, and it's like all these big, huge shelves, something, walls, and then it's like these numbers, and then it's like zoom, 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 zoom. Your emotions are taking you to exactly there, and your timeline, and where you will experience that, your emotions. Like, so indulge in the things that make you happy, dream big, and be loving, and love the way that you want to be loved, etc., etc., etc. Merkaba with the High Priestess here in the heart space. Gosh, let's move forward in your principle of correspondence, number 13. No, yes. For your principle of correspondence, as above, so below, you've got number 13, coherence. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. Coherence. Okay? Optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. With Virgo, the Virgin, healing, analytical energy, as above, so below. You are bringing some coherent, something into coherence here, because in your heart space, you are really opening your heart to these experiences. You are facing fears. You just you're like in the headspace, that's where limiting beliefs are, right? And like you just like resonated up into magic. And so now this young energy led you like to be able to access this high priestess energy in the heart space and traversing the principle of polarity, traversing the poles of your emotions. And then when correspondence comes, it's like I'm looking at the poles of like the principle of polarity like this way, and then when I'm seeing correspondence as above so below, and on that axis then coherence, this beautiful coherence of whatever you're searching in the Merkaba, in the Akashic, in this, so, and then bringing it into coherence, optimal ability to create the reality that we want, and optimizing that with this Virgo energy. And I really mean it. When I am in this, like, we all walk our fated paths, but if you get to these destined paths, it means that you made the right choices, and this was in the contract. That's what when I see these majors. So you are just fulfilling some type of part of your contract. It just took for you to get curious, to get into this high Pisces energy in the heart. And then, so I'm just seeing Pisces. I'm just seeing it really nice. Pisces and Virgo axis. So in what you change the principle of cause and effect, every action has a reaction. Number 6, third eye chakra. The frequency of the third eye chakra, the indigo flower of life, supports our intuition and our inner knowing, our imagination and our psychic powers. Third eye chakra. With the Queen of Swords cutting it out. So let's activate it. Okay, is that better? Guess it's good if I do it on, if I let you guys see what I do. So, your third eye chakra I've been activating all week. It seems like you decided to how did you get into this resonance of third eye chakra? With this Queen of Swords, I think you got fed up and you just cut out some bullshit. You got fed up with something and you were like, no, you just said no. You just changed your entire vibe. You just changed your mind and changed your vibe that easy. It just seems like there was like some safe space to you, like to your, you just like decided that some place was going to be safe for you, and then it wasn't, and that was just like easy to detach completely. What? That's why the mind's eye is like getting activated and cleared and cleared and cleared, because you detached so much from the emotional part. Like once you stopped expecting that space to be safe, then you didn't expect, you just detached, like no expectations at all. Like, oh, it's not, this isn't that, okay, well that's not what I choose. I choose something else. And now your third eye chakra is like getting cleared. What did you change? You chose to see the truth of some things and to hold that truth and be accountable for it. So that's it. It's what I see. Inevitably, there's going to be some heartache that emerges. So, and what won't be changed? The principle of gender. Okay, number 25, emergence. The frequency of emergence invites us to approach the reality. The frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. Emergence. Now, this is going to happen. You're going to see this around you. But I think that because this third eye chakra, like because so many illusions have now been being cleared and cleared and cleared, darling, this is just my energy here and now translating to you, okay? So, you're welcome. That's very good. I'm sharing that with you. So here you go. So what I see is that you decided to just detach completely. So when the betrayals are revealed to you, if they are, things will be revealed to you, whatever, especially if like you need that information in context to make new decisions in some other place. And I just see you taking these realizations and like in stride, because this emergence is like childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and it's like the horrors persist, but so do you. with this emergence. You're not going to change it. You still have to be able to find this. So you have to express how you feel about these betrayals or whatever. Express it in your art. Get a therapist. Go running, do somatic release, however you process it. Okay? Because this happened to you. This is just like, I was watching the Barbie movie and she just couldn't even, like, the more you repress it, it'll just, what was it? Unceasing obsessive thoughts of death or something. It's just like, while you're learning how, like, while you're practicing joy and happiness and all these wonderful things in the world, that you do need to be tapping into this for your manifestations and for you to be in your authentic creative mode. Okay, this is like, look at these creative colors. So you're going to need to be like that. You need to be emerging like all the time, emerging with what you bring to the table, okay? And so like when this comes up, you've got to process it, all right? You must be like a channel and things must emerge through you. It's the principle of gender, it won't be changed. So for things like for reproduction, you need gender, it won't be changed. So for things to emerge, there's inevitably the shadows. I was saying in my energy check today, inevitably light is destructive because it will shine over what's in the shadows, my darling, and you're going to need to release that. Moving forward here, we got the, so, okay, so your everyday rhythm, how you go in and out of your creative flow, this is belief, number 11. The frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source belief here. Okay, so the first thing that came out was this read. This is, I always keep these decks, like these title cards, just as a reminder to just be and to just breathe, center back into here and now. Back. Release whatever you have to, and then bring it back to the body. Bring your head back to the body. Be here now. Okay? You hear this cracking, so this is energy, like, that I'm bringing in when you hear that. That's how I look at it. And so this is what I see, like, you need to just, in your creative rhythm, sometimes you have to just believe that even if you're doing nothing, you're doing something. Sometimes that's like when the best things come to you. You just have to, like, that's when I put these title cards in. It's just like to remind you of, like, to just be yourself. It's enough. You are enough. Okay, you've got to look at it like you're just, your beingness is enough, that you're on this planet, you are activating and interacting with other beings in the world, and that is making a difference on levels that you cannot comprehend. Okay, and so you've got to believe in yourself when it comes to this. You're already believing in yourself, and it looks like a compass. So you believe in yourself when your heart and mind is in coherence, and then that's your golden compass. This is golden, radiant, darling, you're radiant. And I wanted to clarify, and we ended up getting the judgment card. The angel of judgment comes upon you. If you believe and you continue to believe and be in this faith and just be here now in your everyday rhythm and flow, how you're going in and out of your rhythm and flow. Ha! Angel of judgment is here, okay? And so you'll be calling judgment, and there's going to be also others calling judgment too over your life, trying to call judgment over your life, trying to frame your life in a certain way from their own perspective, which means that you're an inspiration, number one. That's lovely and wonderful. But some people are wanting to do some framing. You must be just very interesting and wonderful and inspiring. So, but at the same time, some people see that and they're like, want to help so badly, or they just want to like knock you down a peg, or they want to do all of that, a little bit of all of it. People just want to play in your energy, whatever it is. Like, you're an activator, probably. So this is what I see, that there's going to be some people trying to judge. So you're like, just take it like maybe if they're not directly, like, just take it as a compliment and keep going, okay? You're the only one who calls judgment over you. Believe in yourself, okay? Follow your heart, and your mind is balance and coherence. Follow your golden compass, okay? Try to stay in the here and now. Be pure loving light. Be in your love and light. And you are the only one who can call judgment over your own creative work or whatever. In the end, all of it is you, okay? Like, this is what I see. So nobody's going to be able to do that, okay? As I say it, let's hydrate. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. They think they come against me, but they come against you. Nobody can call judgment over your life. Only God can judge you. There's a piece of God within you. You understand God. You know what good is. You know it, okay? So no matter what, however people process their experience of you and their experience in their own and all these other things, remember that you are, nobody can take your experience from you and your choices and where you are. Own it, okay? In your creative flow, and I see some beautiful things coming through, radiant. Follow your intuition, okay? So in your overall vibration, number 40, soul time. The frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept that while the corporeal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. Number 40, soul time. Whew. 7 of Wands. This has to do with defending. So you have to defend yourself here. Something of your soul. So everything is always vibrating. Everything is always vibrating, and everything that's at the rhythm of vibration now. So around you, there's this vibration that you're feeling also like you need to. So you're probably lit up right now, and you're probably needing to ground a lot and defend yourself, because when you're calibrating into the frequency of your soul time onto your destined path, okay? Especially with this beautiful balance of this. And then you have judgment. You have 3 major arcana. So let's just keep going, guys. So your overall soul time. Allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge. You have emergence over here, so there's no choice that's going to happen already. Allowing it means also having to hold firm boundaries. And that just comes with belief in oneself. Like, you've got to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your divine protection that you've put up. Otherwise, you can get overwhelmed. But you already have belief, okay? So let's get another storyline. Let's clarify. You know, we're doing pretty good, guys. We're on mark here. Nice looking light. Second wave, Aries. Let's get it. Aries is like, do what I say. Okay, Aries, what's up with that? And you're commanding your magic now? That was a vibe. Ace of Cups, what? You got magic, you got love on the mind space. With the Ace of Cups is an opportunity of love. So you tuned into your magic and you call in some opportunity of love. You got curious. Alright, let's keep on going here with the High Priestess and Merkaba. What's next? Okay, sometimes like I wonder, am I wishful thinking, like just because I'm such a like hopeless romantic? This is the 2 of Cups. Okay. This turns out to be that there's going to be some romantic love coming through for you, or a regeneration of your romantic love, or something like this, okay? Merkaba, this is like every fantasy you've ever had, okay? And then trying to like implement those frequencies like in your experiences, and like then working out, just learning what you like and what you don't like. And then this is that Merkaba energy, like aligning so much that like I just see the universe having you and some soulmate like that, like card catalog. These numbers are changing. Like I'm just seeing a bunch of 1s and 0s, but it's like a bike lock, like a combination lock, but 1s and 0s. I don't know why that's what I see here is a love that you dreamed of with this High Priestess in your magic. And your magic is so potent because you found some I'm talking to somebody who found some type of balance energetic here. Aries, this video, like the sound was off and the video cut off. The energy was so high that my technology couldn't process it there. So here we are. So the last thing that I said, though, I noticed the last thing that I said was that this was a destined love that you dreamt of. So let's move forward here. So you've got the frequency. I'm like tripping. Let's hydrate. Wow. Let's hope it works. I've been like hyping this read up all day. I've been like even procrastinating a little bit, avoidant of it. It's just like it took me a couple days. So, okay, let's move forward. So let's move forward. Spirit in the highest living light. Now with coherent, let's just get let's get our sound bowls going. Let's go. It came through. As above, so below. There's a heartache. And that's why it came through. When I was shuffling, the Three of Swords showed itself. We have the Three of Swords over here. Wow. This is a very deep balancing of dark and light here. Aries. Aries is the god of war, right? So moving forward, as above, so below. Like you dreamt of this love, you brought it to yourself over here. High vibing, true romantic love. And that was from going within yourself, okay? And healing, finding some type of balance. I said you dreamt it up by finding some type of balance. That was the last thing that was said. And now it's after heartache. You healed up some terrible heartache. Like healed up, like released it and healed it up, analyzed it, and made something coherently out of it. You were able to dream, like you made enough space. You healed up this heartache, this inevitable heartache. You healed it up in order to then attract this. This is what I see right here. This dream romantic love. So what did you change? Let's get this activation going. So third eye chakra with the Queen of Swords, where you just changed your whole vibration and you attracted in somebody from the past, a past life lover with the Six of Cups. So your third eye chakra, you changed everything and you changed the way that you were projecting, started clearing illusions, clearing illusions, clearing illusions. I want to say this. I can't do it. I want to do it. I want to see it. That's a confirmation. Something had to break within you. You had to have your heart broken, darling. That's how the light gets in. With Kintsugi from Lana Del Rey. That's what happened, darling. So you had to detach completely. You had to go through that pain. As above, so below, your prayers were heard to you. Your prayers were heard. And there was something like some revision work. Maybe you went back into the past. Okay? I just put this song on my list about revision. I don't know what it's called. Let's just check it. It's 11:11 exactly, you guys. What? 11:11, you see? Let's check it. Are we still recording? I hope so. Okay. I'll tell you the song, guys, because like it was perfect. Negotiate by Kilo, Kish, and Miguel. Okay, guys, check it out. So, okay. That's what you did. This is just all channeled. I put that song on just a little while before when I was trying to get into the vibe. So, okay, moving forward. So, what won't be changed? Emergence. Like, you're going to keep on emerging and emerging with this passionate love energy, this true love energy. You're going to keep on growing toward it. And that, like, healed, you're healed, but you're still going to be a little triggered by, like, those betrayals in the past. Like, this is just some shit that just sometimes trauma, The healing isn't always linear, is what I'm saying, okay, darling? And you're going to keep on emerging with this childlike attitude of innocence, and then the more you're getting into this childlike attitude of innocence, expressing joy, sharing joy with another, like, whoo, it seems like it's been a long time, like you're just having to like come out of it. So, and that's with the Ace of Wands. So you're probably going to be like starting to get intimate, passionate, like intimate or something, and it's like your child, like whatever was injured, darling, wherever trust was hurt with your inner child, that's going to be coming up. You're going to be processing it and letting it go through maybe some intimate relationship, passionate. It doesn't, if you're not like doing the deed, it could be like a very passionate co-creation with others, like and then some things are brought up, you feel, you release, is what I'm seeing here, okay? Okay, Aries, let's keep this going. Let's go. A completion of some stress, a judgment being called on your life, darling. You believe in yourself every day and always and all days. I see you as somebody going through the here and now, taking your Aries-inspired action, being a starter, okay? With this is like a lot that I saw going on in the astral, in the thought realm, and with your creative flow here too. Like, I just see you grounding, but I also see you not allowing other people to call judgment over your life. And in so doing so, you're putting down these 10 wands. Like any expectations that anybody else may have over you, or if you're like already stressed with your own things or whatever, and people are like, you know, look at me, I have some unsolicited projection, and that's like, you're just putting that down. You're like, yeah, no, you give it to the guides, they call judgment, okay? Also, believe in yourself, follow your inner compass. I see you going and moving and following your inner compass too, okay? So, number 40, soul time with the 7 of Wands. And then the Son of Swords. The Son of Swords is the Knight of Swords traditionally. The Knight of Swords comes in quick with an honest truth, and it's not always delivered tactfully. So there's something going on with your soul time. You're here vibrating on your soul time, so you're going to be defending yourself, Aries. You have like a deep knowing of what to defend and what not to. You're not going to put yourself on the line. You're not going to interact with any energies that would just try to like, you know, like, you've already learned your lessons, okay? I want you to trust yourself. You'll be releasing the after effects. You've already healed up those lessons with this Virgo energy. You've got the guide saying, just be yourself, darling. You're going to be okay. We're taking care of you. Put down those burdens. Believe in yourself, okay? Here with soul time, the overall vibration, having to defend your soul, your whole vibration is very high. You're having a beautiful romantic love opportunity. Everybody wants that. And everybody's trying for that. But not everybody gets it right. Like, you haven't even got it right. This is somebody who has been through love and love and love, and the other person has too. And has been through disappointment, but also some adjustments of their dreams and wishes, like not giving up on love as well. Learning realities, like having to like go through those. So healing isn't linear, but sometimes our experiences have to be chronologically felt, and that's where time comes in. So this construct helps us to realize what really needs to be defended here, okay? And you're going to be honest about that. You're going to just be in with the truth. You're going to come swoop in with the truth, and that's it, Aries. As to anybody who would, you're going to be very cutting and very protective of whatever this manifestation is. This love is, whatever, like this new authority that you have over your life, this new mind frame, all of it. You're traveling the Akashic. You're not going to let anything come in between that, not even the video messing up or anything like that, okay? So just, I hope you listen to it like a podcast for the first 24 minutes, Aries. Take the activation, sweetheart. Feel the magic, okay? Let's move forward. What shadows did my Aries viewer in the highest loving light face? Okay, so we've got all these swords, betrayal, inevitable heartache that you had to heal up. So what is it about these shadows now? 10 of Wands, you need to put it down. Give out the ghost. So I am not coming back. You have to realize there's some people who are not coming back. I focused on you instead of my pain. That was so unhealthy. There were some codependent relationships that you focused on them instead of your pain. And not only did they disappoint you and you build resentment with them, but when it was done and you had to not go back, now you're there starting from the bottom. But that's good though, because you're able to connect with your child self and you hit the bottom, there's no way you go up but up. I want to tell you so much. That is so wonderful. So yeah, it's like you started to want to tell your story. Like you started to want to like put a name to the pain and everything. Like once you put your foot down, you're like, I'm not going back. And you're able to see, oh my gosh, I had pain, actually some pain that was even being caused by you. And instead of working on that within me, I was focusing on you. And when you finally decide to leave and just cut it completely because it's not safe, then all of a sudden you like have so much to say to yourself and to the world and everybody else. It's good. It's good. Express yourself, because it looks like there was something on you like that bring you down. I'm having to clear the third eye, activate the third eye so much this week. Let's get some messages of closure here in response in the highest loving light spirit. Do you still feel my presence? I'm not coming back. Do you still feel my presence? That might come up here. Well, you're starting to get intimate or starting to have this new passion, whatever, that you're feeling in this emergence, and then like these betrayals start to come up or revisit it and you let them go. It's like, I'm not coming back. Do you still feel my presence? And you release the presence. Like, that's going to be it. So this is a very healing love. I focused on you instead of my pain. I know this isn't fair. So, okay, so it doesn't feel fair. You know, things don't feel fair, but change has to happen. And sometimes that just has to be what it is. Like, it didn't feel fair either. Like, there was an imbalance. You couldn't go back over there. I want to tell you so much. It wasn't fair back then, and it's not fair now, and it's over with. So I want to tell you so much. I hope that you can forgive me. You're going to forgive yourself. You're going to be forgiving yourself, darling. Don't worry. Don't worry too much, baby. It's alright. Let's get some messages of love, Aries. Unavailable. See, I'm not coming back because you still feel my presence. This person is unavailable to give you the love or to give you all you deserve. You had to really, like, there was some expectations you had in love. And that these people, like, you didn't realize that you couldn't receive that from these people. They were completely unavailable for you. You had some completely unfulfilled needs. Like, that was so hard for you. That's when you were talking to the universe saying, I want this, I need this, I need this. And so second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. A relationship with what you want. This is like the Merkaba coming through. Instead of focusing on the other person and all that, now you have a second chance for yourself. A second chance this is what I mean, like when the video went out earlier, it was that it's like whatever you wanted in those past relationships that now, Aries, you're like, nah, you're getting the good parts and you're letting go. That was impulsive, Aries. Some of those relationships that you got into were impulsive because you were too excited thinking that you were getting your manifestation exactly. And you learn how to temper yourself out. And Spirit sees this balancing and this beautiful equilibrium, and you're walking your light path by healing and walking out loud, tapping into your own magic. We're talking about like just being. You're doing loving work here. So, well, now you are going to get a second chance at love. Take a chance on me. Take a chance, take a chance, take a chance, take a chance. What is that song? I think it's a disco song. I want to tell you so much. I hope that you can forgive me. Message of love. Friendship. This friendship is leading to more. So maybe it's a friendship that's going to develop into your second chance for love, guys. You would know if it resonates. Let's look into your divine masculine energy. 3 cards, please. Aries. I compare others to you. I can't be with you. I hide my feelings. And the feminine says in the next one, so much like I'm not coming back, unavailable, I can't be with you. So something that you really want, that's something that you really wanted before, no. And you're holding your own boundaries, like you're not going to participate in that behavior. It might be like also like just like a frequency that you've always dealt with all your life that you're not going to entertain. Like you already know that. It's like same case, different face kind of, you're noticing red flags and no, I can't be like, sometimes that feels like home, those like red flags, those dramas, whatever, like at one time maybe that felt like home to you. So but now you're holding it up like, okay, so I compare others to you. What does it say? You speak to me through music. That's what your feminine says. Masculine, I compare. So masculine is doing compare and contrast. I'm saying the 2 of Wands. Feminine is saying you speak to me through music. So there's some healing through music, you guys. Heal yourself with music intentionally. And remember that comparison is the thief of joy, okay? Be careful with that. What is this like? I feel something in my back. This like feels like something's in my back. I can't be with you. The timing just wasn't right for us. Only Aries. Aries, you're pretty determined, huh? But once you saw that, like once you saw that it wasn't safe, you were able to admit this 3 times. You saw it. Now you could not only admit it, but you could say it 3 times loud. I hide my feelings. It's time for me to heal now. Whatever feelings you're hiding within you, now it's going to be time for you to heal. With this emergence and the Ace of Wands, the healing of those betrayals. So in releasing of them, let's close this reading with the wisdom of the Oracle, Aries, and the highest loving light. Let's just... thanks for being here. Can't wait to go through this activation and like hear everything that I said. Orphaned. Wait, poor baby. You were feeling orphaned by these people. This is why like judgment is being called and why you're going to get this love, this opportunity of love. There was a balance of your Virgo and Pisces energy. Big time, big time. Okay, what else? Happy now. Are you happy? That's a message from my Auntie Tanya who passed away. She had Down syndrome and she said many things. You had to know her to really have a conversation, but the only thing Auntie Tanya was ever interested in knowing, she was my mom's younger sister, so she was like my sister, you know. And the only thing she really wanted to know was a few things, like, are you happy? That's all she ever said. Oh, happy? That's all she was interested in. So be happy, okay? In the end, like, of all the things that she could, like, intentionally choose to communicate and, like, nothing is by accident, but what she could articulate was, are you happy? And people always understood that. Be happy, okay? That's a strong, I think it's just really strong, like, for a person that is not normally, like, using words, and then that's just one of the few phrases that they have. It's a beautiful, loving, light gift, okay? Yeah, from Auntie Tanya coming through my ancestor. Rest in peace. Serendipity. I love you guys. Okay, look for serendipities. Like, I wish I had the guidebook right here with me, but I don't. Oh, I don't. I love you guys. Bye, Aries. Let's put it together.